There's no question that our efforts on economic development for the community are hampered by the lack of an interstate.
Once the road is built, it opens the door to economic development for not only Horry County, but the entire region.
The growth rate, so when I say 3% population per year, that is an astronomical growth rate for population in the United States. Not having an interstate is unique for an area of that size.
Economic development placement companies have a checklist that they go by when they place companies like Boeing or Volvo or any of those big companies that we seem to never get a shot at here in the coastal zone. At the top of that checklist is 10 miles from an interstate.
If people talk about our labor force participation, our educational attainment, bringing people from other counties out to opportunity, this does open things up.
I think the CCL is acting on their own behalf, for their own greed and for their own power base.
What else they want, I have no idea.
The Coastal Conservation League said they would not oppose I-73 so long as I-73 was north of Conway and connected as its route to Myrtle Beach with Veterans Highway. There's actually a memo to that effect signed by Nancy Cave that I have a copy of. So they can't say they didn't make that promise because they wrote a memo to all their contributors explaining why they made that promise. What they have proposed is laughable.
Having been in South Carolina Department of Transportation, I can tell you that it's far less expensive and much quicker and more efficient to build a road over a new route than to try to expand an existing route. There's no question about that.
There are well over 100 points of ingress and egress to 501 that, when eliminated, because an expressway is a limited access highway. So if you eliminate all those access points, and if you think about it, you drive from here to I-95, and think about all the driveways, all the businesses, all the roads that intersect with 501. Every one of those would have to be eliminated. If you eliminate those, then you've taken those people's right to access away. When you take that away, you have to buy their land. So the cost of right-of-way under their option would, in my opinion, exceed $3 billion. Can you imagine if we were trying to evacuate the greater Grand Strand in the event of an oncoming storm, if there was a major wreck at any intersection on 501, which is literally our only way out? Can you imagine what that would do to traffic? What they have proposed has no merit, it has no basis in fact, and it has no basis in financial reality.
You have to weigh the cost and the benefit, and in this case it seems the I-73 corridor makes sense both economically and really environmentally.